Yo, I need to stop taking naps. I need to stop taking naps. Cause the way I be taking naps nowadays, like it's just cutting into my time. Like seriously, like, all these naps I be taking be cutting into my time. I'm just starting to get fed up. You know what I'm saying? Like stop falling asleep, man. Damn, ruining the day. I go to sleep, I wake up, it's nighttime. Like why you doing this to me, bro? Damn. I'm just out here trying to be great every time I'm taking a nap. Why am I taking naps all of a sudden? I'm not a napper. I don't nap. What the hell? You crazy? It's ridiculous. Out here talking about, oh, yo, you should get some rest. Like, no, nigga. What the hell? God damn. Anyway, we got a job to do. 2 videos. Let's knock it out. Let's get it out of the way. Y'all got your water? Got that bottle. Why does a bottled water taste so different from filtered water? Like, what's going on with that? Let's start with that first. What's good? How's everyone doing? How's everyone feel? What's today? Wednesday? Today Wednesday? Hey, bro, listen. Happy Wednesday. Thank God it's Wednesday. We in the middle of the week, halfway through. You know, weekend coming up. And then y'all can go outside, party, club, do what you got to do. But right now, welcome back to the Flex My Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. Is that Big Sis? What's good, Big Sis? How you feeling? I'm going to keep this one short today. I only got 2 videos. There's a Culture United that I always forget about tonight. I'm going to sit back and watch that. We got 2 videos. We got Jay Nolan and we got Screw. We're going to charge it. 2 good videos. Okay, so let's pump the brakes on that. But we got 2 videos. We're going to do what we need to do. I got to figure out this napping situation so I can stop doing it. Because this past week, like, I've been taking naps. I'm like, it's ruining my schedule. Like, damn. Anyway, what's good? Excuse me. You talking about who pregnant? Tiff, have you done lost your mind? What's good, J-Tom? Anyway. Let's lock in, bro. We got a Culture United starting in a bit. I got 2 videos for tonight, and we're going to charge it for today. Let's go ahead and make it happen and lock in. As you can see, TDE Punch calls out Isaac Hayes III on his Grammys rant. This nigga crazy. Yo, I'm dead. Anyway, look. Y'all know how we start this. You know how we do this. Let's go ahead and lock in and get started, shall we? Let's go. Yo, you, right here in the small box, right here in the small box. Welcome back to Flex My Reactions, only on the Flex My Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to keep it short and sweet today. All right, we got a Culture United tonight that I would like to watch. We're going to watch 2 videos that I'm going straight over there to just sit back and just enjoy the show. For anybody that's around here, if you're new or if you've been here, yo, we got our own little panel set up over here on this channel and other channels as well, all right? That is called the Consumer Group Chat. Make sure y'all tap into the Consumer Group Chat. Episode 1 is on my channel. It's good talks. Nothing but good talks. We got a good panel, good people, good vibes. Overall, outstanding conversation. You don't want to miss that. So make sure y'all catch episode 1 on this channel. With that being said, let's go ahead and lock in with this right here because I want to see what kind of mess we going to get into, you know? Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate y'all for the show. It's a nice evening outside. Not too cold. Of course, not too warm. We still in that winter season, but we going to vibe out, man. We're going to do what we need to do. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we?
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number 1 source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everyone's doing well out there this afternoon. In this video, we're going to be picking up from the conversation we had yesterday about the meltdown that people are having on the heels of Kendrick Lamar winning yet again another 5 Grammys at the show on Sunday.
Bro, it's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. That's so crazy to me.
Now, of course, among those people melting down with Lil Wayne, which we addressed yesterday, we're not going to bring that back into the conversation. We had the DJ that don't spin, who had a meltdown as well, and Isaac Hayes III also had some choice words. He called it the LA Awards and basically was saying that there's too many voters in the Recording Academy, aka the foundation behind the Grammys, that are located in LA or the West Coast.
Yo, what's good, Ron, bro? How you doing, dude?
That are basically blindly voting for West Coast artists to win at the Grammys versus other artists from other states, cities, or regions. Okay? Now, of course, we went through all of that yesterday, but what I didn't actually go through was his cleanup. I referenced his cleanup, but I didn't actually speak about it or play the video. I'm going to do that today. And the reason why I'm going to do that today is because Punch from TDE actually came out and had a couple words, not too many, but a couple in response to Isaac Hayes III in particular. He said that nigga crazy. All right? We're going to get into it. But first, before I get to Punch.
Yo, Ron, bro, you know the vibe, man. We doing what we need to do on YouTube. Apparently, I've been getting a lot of sleep, so, I mean, that's good, I guess.
Let's give Mr. Isaac the floor, shall we?
So, about my Grammy post this morning, I want to add a little bit more information to people that have been responding to the conversation. First and foremost, a lot of people have been saying, what about...
Bro, do you got a lisp? Okay.
Killer Mike? What about Killer Mike? What about Killer Mike? Well, this is a text message I sent Killer Mike in November of 2023. This is before the Drake-Kendrick beef. I said, thanks for the kind words about fan base today. Get out there and campaign for these Grammys. LA and San Francisco have the largest voting chapters, so make sure you do some sort of events for the membership out there. The Grammys are just like running for office. And Mike understands that. But the problem is that Killer Mike shouldn't have to go campaign in LA exclusively just to win a Grammy. That is the point. That the majority of the voting body is out in Los Angeles, California. If he does not go in California and campaign heavily for those Grammys, he doesn't get that Atlanta sweep. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. Here's even more proof. These are the last 11 years of the Grammy Rap Album of the Year winners. Take a look.
Let's take a pause. All right? So this is the point that he's trying to drive home. All right? So 2016, you got Kendrick Lamar. Okay? Which I would believe that's for To Pimp a Butterfly, which was hands, feet, and everything above the rest of his contemporaries that year.
Good Lord.
2017, you got Chance the Rapper, who, to my knowledge, is a Chicago rapper. I think he did live in LA once upon a time, but I believe he's been living back in Chicago. And most people move to LA. Let's be clear, not so much to get the favor of the Grammys, but because, again, that's where the labels are housed. Interscope is in LA. Universal in LA. Fucking the offices of Warner in LA. They may have headquarters in New York, but they're in LA. We'll continue. 2018, Kendrick Lamar, that's for Damn. Same story. 2019, Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy, not from LA. 2020, Tyler, the Creator. I believe that was the Igor win where he didn't even feel that he should have been in the rap category. DJ Khaled thought he was a shoo-in. I'm not sure if, even if Tyler would have lost, that Khaled was going to get it. 2021, we got Nas, who, of course, is New York to the core, Queensbridge. 2022, Tyler, the Creator, I believe that is, what was that? Call Me If You Get Lost. 2023, Kendrick Lamar, once again, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. 2024, Killer Mike, of course, we know Atlanta. For the Michael album, and some people weren't all that happy that he won, but he did, and he actually won 3 in the same night.
Bro, plenty of people were hating on Killer Mike when he won that, when he won the 3 Grammys. Like, I remember when Kai Cenat Not that it matters, but he's like, who is this guy? I'm like, that's crazy. Y'all don't know Killer Mike. But it's fair, you know, he hasn't been making that much music. It's cool, but, you know, Killer Mike be doing what he do.
2025, Doechii is from Tampa, Florida.
J-Tom, this is such a wonderful
She
conversation.
lives in
See, the problem is that when it comes to individuals that just don't get it, but they're trying to force everyone to get it their way, now we got to sit in front of our cameras and let y'all know, Ninja, you got it wrong, bro. Like, you out here think you figured it out. Like, you cracked the code. No. The foundation is already set. It still matters. Like, it's still the same shit. Nothing changed like that, bruh. A lot of dudes out here don't get it. It come down to your music. What's the quality of your music saying? What kind of year are we in? Come on,
LA.
man.
She's signed to TDE, but she is a Florida artist.
Florida.
Her life, her experience, her music is all about her upbringing in Florida, some of which crosses over into her industry dealings in LA, which she actually spoke not so fondly about
Yo, insane.
on the Alligator Bites Never
Beast.
Heal
That's a great question.
mixtape. 2026, Kendrick Lamar for his latest album, GNX. Okay? Now,
For Light Bright.
personally, if you want to make this about LA, remove Kendrick Lamar from the conversation, because Kendrick Lamar, when he drops albums, unless at some point he just stops giving a fuck about what he puts out, his music is just gonna be ahead of the competition every time. I'm just gonna be honest. Every time he drops, he's gonna be the most intentional. He's gonna have the most talked about music. He's gonna have the best messaging. He's gonna have the most universal appeal.
Jesus Christ.
Every time out. So let's exclude Kendrick Lamar from the conversation, because yes, he's an LA artist, but he is a world artist.
Look at the amount of artists that Glasses Malone was listing off in the last video that were from LA that have not received the Grammy, but they could be contenders. They could have been contenders, I should say. Think about that. The hate is literally off of the name Kendrick Lamar. That's where the hate's coming from. And they're trying their hardest to disguise it in different ways. So it's like, yo, I'm not talking about Kendrick. I'm just talking about the Grammys. That's it. Bro, every time y'all try to talk about the Grammys, the first person y'all include is Kendrick. But you trying to disguise it as the Grammys, like you got a problem with the Grammys. No, you got a problem with Kendrick. That's what it is.
So you take Kendrick off the board. Now you got to deal with Chance.
Is that Tiny?
You got to
Tiny, where have you been, young lady?
deal with Cardi. You got to deal with Tyler. You got to deal with Nas, Killer Mike, and Doechii. That's a very much more even playing field, because then you have Doechii from Florida, Killer Mike from Atlanta, Nas from New York, Cardi from New York, and Chance the Rapper from Chicago. Okay? When Kendrick Lamar's on the board, it's pretty much headshot for everybody else. But you want to use the Kendrick Lamar stamp to try to make it seem like it's an LA thing. No. It's a musical mastery thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Let me see if he reiterates the same shit I just said. Because if so, I'm going to skip past it a little bit.
11 rap album of the year Grammy Award winners were from LA and 5 were from TDE. Here's what I mean. There's 15,000 members that vote for the Grammys. The easiest way to solve this is for the Grammy board to reveal how many members of the voting body are in each city. And to make the balance fair, let's say there's 4,000 or 5,000 voters in LA. Then there needs to be 5,000 voters in Nashville, 5,000 voters in New York, and so on and so forth. Miss me with this bullshit.
Okay. So he didn't have too much of substance to say beyond that, but to make his point, he says 7 of the 11 last 11 Grammy rap album wins came from LA artists. For some reason, he still is immovable on the fact that Doechii is an
Yo, J-Tom, shut up. Everything good with you though, Tiny? Everything great? I hope everything is going all right with you.
LA artist when she's not. But anyway, that's what he had to say. That was his so-called cleanup. And then he says 5 from TDE. So of course people are gonna run with that. They're gonna start calling the Grammys the TDE Awards because TDE has fucking and be clear, Kendrick is no longer on TDE. He's still family, he's still associated, he still rocks with them. But Kendrick Lamar is now running his own ship at PG Lang. I think people need to start acknowledging that more fervently and acknowledging that he's got his.
And that's another flaw in their argument because they want to throw TDE's name all over the place, not realizing TDE's greatest is not even on TDE no more. TDE's greatest now, or their big three, would be Rayvon, Doechii, and SZA. Right? That's TDE now. Kendrick Lamar is PG Lang. That's him over there with Baby Keem. That's it. I don't like the arguments because the issue is that y'all throwing out the wrong info. Y'all still saying Kendrick is TDE. Says who? He's been done since Mr. Morale. So with your little list right here, Mr. Isaac, sir, you got to understand, yeah, TDE got some, but the latest one that you're having a little hissy fit over talking about, oh, yeah, they got to fix up the voters. That's PG Lang's win. It's not the same no more.
His own business, his own company, his own things going on at this point in his career.
Hey, Tiny, don't stay too long. Get some sleep. Rest well, wake up fabulous and great and be an outstanding individual, all right?
Okay. So let's be clear about that. 2026 is not a TDE project.
Mm-hmm.
SZA, when she wins at the Grammys, she's not even in the rap category. It's well deserved. Some people don't feel all that happy about Doechii winning rap album of the year last year. Some people don't even like that she got best music video or whatever that was this year. So be it. When you take the talent pool, the success that she's had, the run that she's had, the stage presence that she's put on, yes, the industry is excited about her. They're awarding her for it. It is what it is. But let's move forward. Let's get to Punch. So first up, we got Doggy Diamonds, who's also a commentator, content creator on YouTube on this platform. More East Coast bias, but content creator nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I don't know, call me what you want, but Isaac Hayes' son gets on my fucking nerves, which I think most of us concur. Punch from TDE puts the laughing emoji. Okay? So that was the first acknowledgement of the situation, was Punch laughing like a motherfucker at Doggy Diamonds in reference to Isaac. Then, as the heat on Isaac Hayes III began to pick up more and more steam around his commentary at the Grammys, people was like, nigga, you're a voting member. Who did you vote for since you talking so motherfucking much? Well, this nigga came.
Hold on. You know what? I'm not even trying to discredit Glorilla, but you voted for Glorilla over Kendrick Lamar in the clips. Uh-huh. So you doing tricks on it.
Came out and said, I voted for Glorilla. Glorious for rap album of the year, which, hey, if you felt like Glorilla had the best project, you was letting her cook, you was doing all that good shit, hey man, more power to you. He says Kendrick and Clips delivered strong work, but this vote was not about legacy, it was about impact in a specific year. You mean GNX?
Impact. See, I don't know if you were dropped like early as a child. But if you're gonna talk about impact, and you're gonna vote for an artist that had the most impact, and you're not gonna vote for Kendrick and the Clips, but you're gonna vote for Glorilla. Glorilla's music is good. I want to make that clear. But in terms of impact, were you doing tricks on it when you witnessed Kendrick Lamar just like running around the world, going from stadium to stadium, performing GNX everywhere? Did you not see that? Like that literally happened in 2025. The Clips went on a generational album rollout run that was witnessed from like multitudes of people. Like, bro, from every platform the Clips has went to, including the Vatican. You want to talk about impact? Brother, stop doing tricks on it, brother. You sound crazy.
Which spawned the number one song period in the country for 13 weeks, broken record.
Talk about it.
You mean that impact?
If this world.
You mean TV off impact? Peekaboo impact? What are we talking about?
Super Bowl.
Had niggas peekabooing at the motherfucking Grammys, didn't it?
I'm dead.
I mean, at the Grammys, but at the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Had niggas rapping I Deserve It All at the Super Bowl. That all happened in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
But okay. So he then says, TGIF, What You Know About Me, Let Her Cook, I Love Her, Never Find, which I don't even know if Never Find was even on that project. Glorilla had the year, and Glorious was the album that deserved recognition, in my opinion.
Chains and Whips.
All right.
Yeah.
So he reveals that he chose Glorilla, which honestly, I mean, if you just go off singles alone, it was a strong effort. But the album,
J-Tom facts, like Jid had way more impact than Glorilla. And it's zero disrespect to Glorilla. It just comes down to like the category that she was in. You know? I guess maybe because there wasn't enough submissions for female acts. Maybe that's why they threw Glorilla in there. Just to have a women representation within that category, which is probably why they never chose Chance the Rapper. I feel like if there was like a proper woman category in rap, then Glorilla probably would have won a Grammy, if I'm going to be super honest. And then Chance the Rapper would have been a nominee. But I guess there was not enough female submissions. So it's what it is. But that's a whole that's something to look at right there, right? When you sit and think about it, like if it was just fixed up a little bit, would a Kendrick still won? Yeah, duh. But Glorilla would have had a chance if there were other acts to have their own category. And then Chance the Rapper would be included with the other nominees. Now, is it like 1 or 2 nominations? Yeah, but still.
wasn't all that great
What's
in
good,
totality.
Jordan?
It's actually the weakest album on the list
Backstroking
musically,
is crazy.
if I had to say so myself. But his opinion is his opinion, right? So from there, Punch laughs at his ass again. Damn!
Nah, this man a menace too.
You're the laughing stock of the industry, Mr. Isaac. Well deserved. I hope you get an award for that. So then we get this guy, Stefana J. Loving Me, whoever the fuck this is, or this woman, excuse me. She says, that nigga is the son of Isaac Hayes.
I'm dead.
I'm sure his music insight can outdo yours. Oh, wow. Just because he's the son of Isaac Hayes, his music insight is going to outdo Punch from TDE, a nigga who has been instrumental in the empire of Top Dog Entertainment, one of the top music labels for the last decade and a half? What label did Isaac Hayes III start? What notable artists has he produced for in the last decade? We're going to look into it What has he done besides create a social media platform that everybody who signs up on that bitch forgets about?
Nigga, they didn't even call you for that Shaft movie that came out a couple years ago. When they had like 3 different shafts. And they didn't call you for that. Talking about, Shaft. Can you dig it?
Can we please have a moment of silence?
I'm dead.
So she continues, you're pissed because he didn't choose your precious industry darling Kendrick. He isn't on payroll like the others. Punch then comes in and corrects and says, Grammy darling. I think that's the term y'all prefer to use. Not industry darling. It's Grammy darling.
Don't kill me.
Just so you can be correct. Punch then follows up and says, and absolutely no disrespect to Glow. She's absolutely deserving. She's been killing it. But this nigga crazy, which I also wholeheartedly 100,000.
Nah, J-Tom, you MVP, bro. You MVP tonight, man. You got it. Because the man said because he was taking a shot. Nah, you got it, bro. You won. You won. Congratulations. You got it.
Trillion%
God damn.
agree with. Because, nigga, who is him to take things into the next stage?
Uh-oh. Monie.
Chilling with Monie. She put her motherfucking foot on Isaac Hayes III's neck. I mean, goddamn. So she comes in and she did a quote tweet of Isaac, who is still continuing to hate on Kendrick Lamar. This is a tweet here that says, not sure. Kendrick reportedly lost over 1 billion streams on Spotify in 6 months. Now, that's a statistic that is highly spread by Drakeologists, OV hoes, and Drizzy guzzlers, and those that come from the Akadiddy family tree.
Yeah, he doing tricks on it, bro. It's confirmed, bro. With a tweet like that, you're definitely doing tricks on it.
That statistic has never been verified. It gets thrown out there every couple months, but we've seen no proof of such a thing. So Monie says, so this is who you allow to be a Grammy voter? Someone peddling lies pulled from the DJ that don't stream. Excuse me, the DJ that don't spin. I call that nigga the DJ that don't stream. That's all he do is stream. Excuse me. Drake stand pages and parody accounts. She added the Recording Academy, which is the foundation behind the Grammys. She says, how is this a credible voter who's supposed to represent your organization with integrity and authenticity? His access should be stripped, as it shows he is incapable of using common sense and chooses to vote based off Stan Wars. I mean, she just gave that nigga a whole can of whoop ass, but that was not the only serving. Monie comes back and says, on top of the fact, he essentially voted for Glorilla because he/his father would have possibly won. What type of goofy shit is this at the Recording Academy? So Monie actually pulled up the album credits from Glorilla's Glorious album. And you see here on track 13, Let Her Cook by Glorilla, Isaac Hayes is in the credits for the sample, which means that his father was sampled on the Let Her Cook record. He voted for Glow with his own vested self-interest because if Glorilla were to win, he would then receive a Grammy on behalf of his now deceased legendary father. Now, ain't that about a bitch or two? And to make matters even worse in the case of Isaac Hayes III, this tweet from February 12, 2023 has been making its rounds.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it fully tall with you. Yo, Monie checkmated dude. Hold on, go back. This right here, that's a checkmate. That's a checkmate, bruh. Oh my God. How do you do that? What made you look for that information? Nah, this woman different.
Now, ain't that about a bitch or two. And to make matters even worse in the case of Isaac Hayes III, this tweet from February 12th, 2023 has been making its rounds all over again. People have retweeted it back into the current cosmos. So this is his 10 greatest rappers of all time list. This is not 10 active rappers, 10 niggas he fuck with today. But this is his all-time list. Number 1, Drake. All time, people. Number 2, Kanye West. Number 3, Jay-Z. Number 4, Andre 3000. Number 5, Tupac. Number 6, Lil Wayne. Number 7, Snoop Dogg. Number 8, Eminem. Number 9, Biggie. And number 10, Kendrick Lamar.
He just trying to be young again. Bro, you older than me, and your greatest of all time is people from my era. Man, you just trying to be young again. That's why you probably do a lot of leg workouts like squats and shit. You really trying to do tricks on it, bro. That's crazy.
He has Drake at number 1, Kendrick Lamar at number 10. Now, this is his personal list. I cannot dictate what he puts down on his personal list. That's how he listens to music. Okay? Me looking at this list, I see someone who takes no real musical risk, just listens to the top artists of their time. And that's his personal preference, right? Typically in somebody's top 10 list, you would expect to see somebody that's like considered maybe at least middle to underground. But as you can see, it speaks for itself. Number 1 is Drake. Drake is fucking wild. A person who performs rap music. You see, he had to go ahead and put that disclaimer of a person who performs rap music, not writes rap music, not makes rap music, but performs it, so that he could have the caveat when people say, well, what about the ghostwriters? What about this? What about that? What about the stolen songs? He could say, I don't give a fuck about none of that as long as the performance is up to par, baby. As long as you go in that studio and you lay it down and I hear it, that's all I need to hear.
I'm dead.
Okay? I don't know how you make an all-time list that way, but according to Isaac, that's his rubric. Would have hated to see his motherfucking syllabus in school, but that ain't got shit to do with me. Now, this probably won't be the last time we hear from Isaac Hayes III.
It should.
Again, he is the founder of upcoming social media platform Fanbase. And typically he likes to use these moments to go viral, gain visibility for himself so that he can hit the quick little switcheroo and tell people to sign up on Fanbase. We're doing another round of investment. You know, they've been fucking fundraising for this project for like 6 years. Haven't seen any advancements on the platform. I fucking reactivate the app damn near every year to see if it gets any better. It never does.
Damn.
But that's his main objective, okay? I believe his latest foray with Fanbase is to try to bring scripted television on there. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I do wish him all the best. I don't hate the guy. I just don't like nothing that nigga be talking about most of the time. Only time I even remotely listen to Isaac Hayes from a positive perspective is when he talks about ownership in music publishing and stuff like that, being though he is one of the estate members of his father, and he's been trying to do right by his father's music. But outside of that nigga be talking a bunch of bullshit. All right? Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments.
Bro needs to stop talking about music, though. Keep talking about the ownership. That's cool. Ownership matters. Like, being an entrepreneur, yeah, that matters. Especially in today's day and age. That matters. Right? For sure. But don't step into a realm that you're not familiar with, because we gonna get you out of here. And after what Monie did to you, I mean, if you still talk, that's on you, bro. Like, you need help, bro. Real shit, bro. It's actually funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. But right, he bugging. This ninja crazy. This ninja crazy. I ain't surprised. This is what it is, though. It's funny, man. Good video. W video. Jay Nolan. Not too many takeaways, heavy takeaways. Like I said, chilling with Monie, checkmated him with that look up. That was crazy. She always got receipts on dudes. I respect it. But, yeah, that's going to be it for this one. We're going to move on to the next video, and then we're going to get out of here. All right, so we got a nice, quick 12-minute video. This one going to be quick. 12 minutes is going to be a quick video, so we're going to be cooling. But this one's still important, too. Academics get exposed for lying on Kendrick Lamar to protect 21 Savage botting allegations. Because 21 Savage got more botting allegations. Man, boy, y'all fake, man. Aside from a lot of Torontonians around here that be botting, especially in like the 2017, 2018 era, based on the information that we have received from We Love Hip Hop, Friday Ricky Dredd and them. So, I mean, it's kind of sad that it goes back that far, you know. But if that's how y'all want to roll, don't be surprised when y'all don't go nowhere, right? 21. Oh yeah, okay. Anyway, look, let's go ahead and get started and lock in with this one. Y'all know how we do this. We know what we do. Let's get started, shall we? Last one and done. Let's make it happen. Yo, you, right here in the small box, Welcome back to Flex Mob Reactions, only on the Flex Mob Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Last video for today. We're going to be out of here. Then we're going to watch A Culture United. That is happening tonight on this Wednesday. And we're going to catch a vibe, bruh. The Grammys, what happened at the Grammys? That's important. Now, we got J. Cole with the Fall Off happening next. That's the next event. But, shoot, for now, let's check out what's going on with this 21 Savage botting allegations again. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel. Go ahead and hit that like button one time. Make sure y'all comment on the videos when I drop them. Hit that hype button, the notification button. Anything that you need to hit it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get started.
Run some more smear campaigns on Kendrick to try to protect his assets.
Good,
you know what I mean? I wonder who paid for this one, if so, allegedly. I mean, he's literally an admitted paid agent. So 21 Savage got 25 million streams removed from his What Happened to the Streets album. Now, this is the second time there has been streams removed from that album. So I could definitely see some botting stuff going there. Now, Ack, you already know, Compromise Ack, jumped in here and somehow tried to make it about Kendrick Lamar, obviously to try to distract and move away from the 21 Savage getting caught. But he got instantly debunked. So let's watch as much of this as I can, because and you know, it still surprises me anybody takes academics serious, but I'm here to really show you and break down some of the stuff he's saying and falsities. Let's go.
Kendrick stuff, right? Here's a point, right? I think
now remember what source he's using. Hip Hop All Day. This is his source that he's using to prove this. Now remember, I'm going to get you through the paidness of everything, what it feels like some paid bot. So, because this dude is a paid bot. So let's get...
Even some of y'all were trolling me to speak about this because y'all want to politicize this entire thing.
Except for he's then going to bring up Kendrick. All right, I forgot to say...
Oh, Savage is doing something. Here's my thing. I'm down to call a spade as long as we're calling the spade. So if the gotcha moment is y'all want me to say, oh, Savage is buying, if y'all are saying and acknowledging that Kendrick is buying.
All right, I need y'all to point out, because I think you have to have a certain amount of brain cells to even really listen to him and take him seriously. I want you to remember, who was the one that said that people were politicizing this? Cool. Is bringing up Kendrick Lamar in a story that has nothing to do with Kendrick Lamar and has everything to do 21 Savage, is that politicizing it? Did any fan in here do that, or was that act? All right. You got to remember, this guy, I've never met somebody who just talks. Academics has made a career off debating and dunking on really stupid people who do not know what they're talking about. But this man, he literally just contradicted himself here.
And the proof that we have for that is that billions of his streams were deleted.
Proof. Remember he said proof.
Or removed.
Yo, the problem is that academics is a problem if we're going to keep it tall. All this man do is lie, and he stay lying. He stay lying. You still want to bring up the botting allegation shit, knowing that the lawsuit is damn near out of here. The only reason why the lawsuit is still on the table is because of Aubrey's appeal. But the appeal is not changing anything. They're just waiting for another judge to look at it. That's it. That's all that is that's coming with the appeal, man. And then they're trying to appeal again. Man, look, I don't trust academics with none of this information or any of his sources. This man is a bold-faced liar, and he got caught in his lie and exposed himself. Why would I want to believe a liar? And then you're trying to literally force the narrative by putting 21 up against Kendrick for some reason. What are you doing? Why are you always bringing up Kendrick's name? Are you a fan or what? Because as far as I see, you look like you a fan. It's getting a little ridiculous that you continue to bring up his name knowing that the opposing individual hasn't even said your name outside of music. Just think about that. It's getting a little ridiculous. Focus on 21 Savage and his situation with the confirmed bots. How about that? Why don't we focus on that? Don't focus on the person that already won, or wait, he won or no? Drake lost it, Kendrick won. Don't focus over here knowing that we already been through this. You're trying to force something that's not true. Spotify said they removed 1 billion streams. Kendrick's numbers never changed. But you still want to come out and talk.
Remember, he hip hop all day.
And now we see something removed from Savage. Okay, that's cool. Let's go along with all of them bots.
Quickie facts.
I don't care.
See, now, let me tell you what just happened here, because ACT speaks to the lowest denomination. Let me tell y'all something. ACT doesn't want to talk about 21 Savage botting. ACT doesn't want to talk about the potential of 21 Savage botting. That's why he brought up Kendrick Lamar. He's trying to throw some sort of smoke screen to make y'all not care. And notice how he said, a story that has nothing to do with Kendrick Lamar, the only way that he's going to accept the 21 Savage clearly looks like he's botting is if you then say Kendrick is botting, which makes it political, because if you weren't being political, what would it even if you were 100% right, which we'll debunk that too, why would you be bringing up Kendrick Lamar right now? Mm-hmm. Why would you? Wouldn't you be the only person because you think it's politicized the size? Why would you? What is the only? You're literally just trying to have an argument between the Stan Wars, because why did you bring up Kendrick? What's goody? It's your boy Screw. You know I'm always talking. It's what you have tried to run game. Download. He just doesn't want. He's like, the only way I'm going to hold this person accountable is if you pretend I throw up some other stuff and you say everybody else did something bad. But what if they didn't? I don't know.
I'm not that, there's Kendrick fans.
All right, Tiny, have a great night. Sleep well. I hope you wake up with a nice, bright sunshine on your face and nothing but positivity in your heart. Sweet dreams. Have a great night.
That try to argue against the notion that Kendrick bots, but they try to blame botting on everybody else.
Diddy, where is the proof of that? Where is the proof of Kendrick botting?
And if anybody in this industry, seemingly,
my biggest issue is that it's not even with academics. It's the people that listen to academics is my biggest issue. That's the part that pisses me off. It's like, why y'all listen to dude? knowing that he be lying to y'all faces to create narratives. Like, bro, he's just a fanboy with a big social media following. That's it. No credibility. He's just a fanboy for his best friend. He doing tricks too.
Has the most evidence for fraudulence or botting, it would be Kendrick Lamar.
What?
So
not 21 Savage, who got his album was predicted to do something, then all of a sudden it skyrocketed randomly to something else. Then he lost a bunch of streams, and then now he's losing more streams. Not that. Not that. Not the literal number data. Where is the Kendrick stuff? I need you to show me the proof, or are you running a smear campaign, paid bot? Are you doing that? It's paid bot versus K dot. Is that what's going on?
there's 25 million streams that have been deleted. I would like to know more information. I wish Spotify would release some information about.
Anyway, so you clearly see him. I can't listen to this dude for too long. You clearly see him trying to. You have a specific number. Matter of fact, we have 2 exact specific numbers of streams that were botted. Can you tell me how much the numbers of Kendrick's were botted? Can you show me the proof? Can you show me?
Every number that academics would have brought up on Kendrick would have been debunked because none of it is true. They're continuously trying to push allegations on a dude saying that his streams are botted, but we literally just witnessed this dude went on a generational run, having a stadium tour in a multitude of stadiums around the world, making hundreds of millions of dollars off the tour. And y'all still come here talking about bots. The man sold out stadiums. Why do y'all not understand? He sold out stadiums, bruh. Some places that he went to, he was there for multiple days. Sold out both days. And y'all still talking. Why? Why y'all want to push narrative so bad? Yo, academics just sound like he got a payment. Payola. Again. But now you forcing it. That must have been a nice payment then. Because you sound crazy. You sound absolutely crazy speaking like this, thinking that you actually know Wagwan. Bro, you try to bring any number you try to bring up on Kendrick is going to get debunked. But every number you bring up on 21 is literal proof. It's right there in the butter. It's crazy.
Somewhere that is saying, because otherwise you're just saying stuff. But like I said, somebody who literally just a week ago admitted to taking money to suppressing his opinion. I'm just saying again, you probably shouldn't take serious. I didn't even take this serious. I even tweeted, so y'all literally 1 week somebody could tell you he takes money to say or not say certain things, and next week y'all going back to, hold on, is he telling the truth? Really?
About why they deleted whatever.
What did they delete?
And is it a sanction? And I wish if artists were botting, we got to treat it like the steroid era. Artists should receive sanctions, but they should receive it publicly.
Okay, so he's clearly running. Now, I need to pull this up because remember, he was using all hip hop as the evidence, I guess, because that was up on the screen, but he never really. Hold on. I'm just going to skim through this and see if anything is pulled up.
Now, granted, they won't do these artists like on
voice.
behalf of Kendrick is going to say no. We'll hurt the business. So don't know that there's a shameful bot, and if you get away with it, put it under the rug. And I'm also not stupid. If this is like, has this been?
There's even a comment that says, "How is this about Kendrick?" you guys want to politicize it? Okay, so let's make this about Kendrick because he thinks the dumb are amused by the drum. The lowest common denominator fell for this, where they're now they're trying to make the conversation about Kendrick and not 21 Savage. Anybody with more than a
academics' demographic is a younger demographic. Everything that he's saying that the younger demographic is hearing, they're going to soak it up. Academics is producing idiots off of his channel. That's what he's doing. He take his little payment, say his little lie, and whoever be sitting there actually listening to him, mind you, younger kids, and it's confirmed too, because when I was at Complex Con and I did see Academics, the only thing that was around Academics was a bunch of kids. Go watch the Complex Con 1 hour live stream that I had off my phone. For some reason, there was some dark-skinned black kid talking about, yo, you want the shirt off my back? And then proceeds to take his shirt off and try to give it to Academics. Academics look at him like, bro, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I literally, like, yo, for anybody that was watching that live stream that day, we saw Ack. We saw the kids that was around him. And this was after the situation with that 15-year-old. Yeah, okay. Yeah, man.
A second grade education can go.
Boss lady. Yo, wagwan. Yo, listen, boss lady. Yo, W Dono. Nice 5. I appreciate you. Acadiddy makes my skin crawl. Yes, hashtag blessings. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yo, W boss lady. Yo, hold on. Let me type this out one time. W boss lady. What? I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hold on. I'm typing this out with like one hand. Give me a sec. All right. W boss lady, bro. That's love. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, so let's talk about the actual story we were talking about now, Mr. Politicize. Okay, so let's go through these real quick because there's literally a screenshot. Hold on.
Slow ones in the back. This is not a case of botting. What a case of botting would be is when Kendrick, and I'm just using him as an example. I'm not saying he's the only person who bots. But if you see a wild number of streams, whether first week or first month, and then precipitously drops off, that's usually an indication that those initial streams or that period of streaming is not regular.
Oh my God.
So, you know what Act just said his proof is? Because his streams started to go down. Not the streams were removed. He didn't say.
Oh, this dude isn't. I don't know if you're paid. I don't know if you're dumb. I don't know if you just don't get it. But Academics, what you forget Screw for a second. Academics, what you just explained was the process of your monthly listeners, your monthly listeners will go down. He's speaking about monthly listeners. Let's get that out the way. We've already had this monthly listeners conversation. When that number goes down, what does that mean? Does that mean that you're faking or botting? No, that's not what that means. That means literally that number is there as an indicator for the artist. It's literally there to let the artist know how many people is coming back monthly to listen to their music. As long as you have new music coming out at some sort of time, that number will either go up or stay the same. If you haven't put out music, say for example, for about over a year, your monthly listeners will naturally go down because since you don't have anything new on the page, a lot of listeners are going to go to other places to listen to new music. Literally, that number is there as an indicator to let them know how greedy the consumer base is. The consumer base is greedy for music. That's what that number is for. So anytime you go on Spotify and you go look up an artist, it's going to show like the monthly listeners. That's letting them know how many people be coming back to listen to their shit. At the same time, that's like, it's letting you know how greedy the consumer is for their music. right? It naturally goes down if you don't drop anything. That's how that works. It's the same thing they try to say for Doechii too, mind you. Yeah, this dude is dumb as hell, man.
Nothing about streams getting removed. He said the streams were trending downward, as they do. And I wonder what could have boosted his stream so crazy and then it kind of normalized. What would it be? Could it be that he was on the Super Bowl? Could that have something to do with it? Could that have always happened to everybody who's on the Super Bowl? But
it's already been proven year after year after year. Anytime any artist, it don't matter who, anytime any artist be on the Super Bowl, their catalog, their music streams will skyrocket because you're performing on an international stage for the world to witness. Everybody around the world be watching the Super Bowl halftime performance. Always. And you see numbers skyrocket like 900%. Streams go up. Album sales up. Everything is up. Now, don't get it twisted. We're still talking about streaming. So, at the end of the day, these niggas are really not getting paid for real. Remember, it's a fraction of a cent. Never forget that. But the streams be going up, though.
But let's just get right to it. Now, he was pulling up Hip Hop Daily. Remember how I said this is an watch? Maybe I didn't even say it. A quick little...
Oh,
right
that's
here.
Academics' source.
And this is OV host. This is his evidence. TDE's two biggest artists are botting. Kendrick definitely is as well. That's your...
I'm sick.
Kendrick never got any streams removed from the stream counter. So, ladies and gentlemen, I guess I didn't even know I had to do a video about this when people try to when he tries to lie or run these smear campaigns or do this stuff, or at least speak without showing evidence or any evidence, or pull up a site and then try to use that, and then that same site tells you that one more time, Kendrick never got any streams removed from the stream counter. And mind you, according to what I threw from the stream,
and that's February 2nd, 2020. That was like literally like what, 2 days ago? Today's what, the 4th? Yeah, that was like 2 days ago. So it was what, the Monday? And this man's still chirping, and that's your own source letting you know that he didn't get any streams removed? Bro, you're a liar. I hope that payment was worth it. I hope you got 6 figures out that payment. That's payola right there. Payola confirmed. Because there's no way you're going to be that dumb and say something that stupid. Nah, payola confirmed. Even though we already had the payola confirmed, it's double confirmed now. It's ridiculous.
Stream counter. And mind you, according to what I think Akadidi is saying, is that it's not that streams got removed. The story was about 21 Savage having millions of streams removed for the second time. Removed. He's saying, well, so you're telling me that less people listen to it after the Super Bowl? You're not telling me that's not... Usually, that's evidence of botting. Is it? Is it? Because then, what? Or could it be that once a moment passes, people tend to move on, especially in the TikTokification of the world? Anyway, so stay tuned. Apparently, I got a video about J. Cole hiring Drake's lawyers to go with...
Yeah, I could care less about that one. Yes, double confirm, Quickie. It's over, man. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of people lying to people, bruh. Bro, 2026, we telling the truth, man. I mean, I've been telling the truth since 2014. No, 2024, when I started. Let me get that right. I've been telling the truth since I started. From the day one, from when I began doing reactions. I'm like, okay, we locked in. Let me tell some truth. Let me tell some truth. You know? Here we are. 2026, we still telling the truth. But I see other people out there telling the truth too, including this rat face, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, I'm sick of the lies, man. I'm sick of y'all lying to people. Y'all literally lying to people, making them dumb. Stop it. Y'all weird for that. out here taking payments. Do you feel better now, knowing that you're making everybody stupid? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, me personally, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm sick of these lies, bro. Y'all keep lying to people over and over and over, and we sit here and wonder why these guys are stupid. It is what it is, man. I'm tired of academics, man. I'm always going to call them out on his lies. Always. Anybody else, even if it's content creators in Canada, I'm going to call y'all out on the lies, bro. Like Torontonian content creators, I'm going to call y'all out on your lies. Stop lying. You're making yourself look weird lying like that, bro. Go do some research. Shit. And I'm not saying I'm the perfect individual, like as if I'm the encyclopedia of this shit. But at the same time, the reason why I know about this shit is because we've been learning about this throughout the different reactions that we've been doing on this channel. Right? And I'm storing the information all up in here in my Rolodex, my mental Rolodex. So, it's what it is at that point, man. Stop lying to people. Y'all making yourselves look dumb, for real. Stupid. Anyway, I got a Culture United to watch. Hey, we achieved our goal. We got 2 videos done. A nice quick hour. Pause. Yeah, we can get out of here, bro. Might as well. I'm gonna get that Culture United loaded up. I'm gonna go over to the Company Man YouTube page. I'm gonna watch that Culture United. Apparently, is Jay Wan on there? The Company Man get Jay to kiss his son to be on Culture United? What? I gotta go ahead and watch that, bro. Hey, Josh, you said it, man. Josh, you said it for real, bro. You know? Enough of the lies. W Stream, I appreciate you. Thank you, big sis. Thank you so much. You know? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the Flex Mob. Shout out to the Shadow Mob. I appreciate y'all for sure. Time's up. We're out of here. I'm going to go watch that Culture United. I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. And, yo, listen, have a great rest of your night or great rest of your day wherever you are in this world. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your viewership. Thank you for your eyes. Thank you for your ears. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the Shadow Mob for sure. The Lurkers. I appreciate y'all too. Don't get it twisted, but we're going to end it right here. All right, so with that being said, y'all know the spiel already, bro. Take care, be well, be safe, stay true, be you, live long, and long live. Peace. Have a great day, have a great night, wherever you are in this world. Don't forget to be outstanding. Don't forget to be just a positive individual. Keep your head up. You know, I'm probably going to listen to The Sound of Blackness before I go to bed. Optimistic. As long as you keep your head to the sky, you can win. Hell yeah, man. Come on, man. Real talk. Anyway, this Canadian is out of here, bro. Later, y'all.